No, matter of fact, let's start right here. I want to show you guys something real quick. Because we want to talk about the art. Because what you see is what you see, but then there's the depthness in it and the stories behind it. So we can ask the questions. So like, what do you guys see right here? Some gloves, right? And it says fight. So now, a lot of people fight. So what are we fighting? So in this painting right here, the colors and the stripes kind of represent what we're fighting without even saying it, right? Alternately. And then of course there's a lot of fight against health issues and shit like that, right? So now that's the out fight, but then there's an inner fight that's happening. And when you look inside of the painting, in here is the actual brain. If you look in deep inside of this, and right here we have the heart with all the nice parts of the heart and the veins and everything. And that's the biggest fight, the internal fight that we all have, which is the brain fighting the heart and the conflict that we have within every day. So this represents that fight. And we all go through that. Here we got Wu-Tang, and this right here just has so many things in it. It's hard to see the picture, so I gotta point them out. So there's the killer bees right here, and then we got the word Wu-Tang written all across this with the 7 in the middle. If anybody know about the 7 and the star and the 5% Nation, a lot of the foundation started with them, with me, a lot of people in here. So that had to come in here and represent. I also got the Shaolin Temple because you already know about that when it comes to the Wu-Tang. And we go over here with the lettering that represents. You know what's funny? Here's the thing, right? Sometimes when I make these paintings and I look for translation for some things that I might want to say, I don't write it down. So when it's time to explain what was I looking at to write this, I'm gonna need somebody to come tell me what I wrote. But this is definitely something that has to do with this painting. I know that for sure because I went through a lot to figure out how to write this right here. And then we have the beehives, which is also for the bees. So this is all the Wu-Tang representation. That's one of my favorite paintings. This is old, but this is the elephant, right? All you see is the elephant, but it's my favorite because the concept behind it was the name. It says corporate nature. And we all know our nature and we all know corporate. And those things, a lot of conflict happens where corporate takes advantage of nature, whether it's the waters, whether it's the ocean, whether it's the forest. They're always taking advantage of nature some way, whether it's us. We are nature. So what I did was I took the corporate and I threw it back in nature by adding all these corporate logos from, I don't even know the name of half these people. But this guy right here, then we got the Gucci guy, then we got the Fendi guys, then we got the horse and the carriage guy, and we got the Starbucks guy, and we got the Gucci guy, and we got the Louis Vuitton people. And then we have water, earth, fire, and air, which is representing earth. And then we have the star and the sun. So this right here represents the corporate right back into nature. So I just kind of like mix it all in. And then the elephant kind of ate corporate back up because corporate trying to eat us up. And every other painting that has these small little things has a story behind them. But these is kind of like my 3 favorites, and that's kind of dope that they're right next to each other. So I was able to kind of like break some of these things down. So when you go into depth with some of the other ones, you can create your own story because you can. Because there's a lot of other things that's in there that I ain't talk about that you probably see that I didn't really see. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you for this little moment to express this part right here. Thank you.
Guys, balance out the divine feminine energy.